Korean cinema doesn't just entertain you, it haunts you, shocks you, and leaves you completely silent long after the credits roll. From devastating true stories to pulse-pounding thrillers, these movies redefine what it means to watch a film. In today's countdown, we're diving into the top 10 Korean movies that will leave you absolutely speechless. Whether you're a lifelong K-drama fan or just discovering the brilliance of Korean films, you'll want to add every single one of these to your watch list. And before we begin, if you love exploring the best of world cinema, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our weekly movie breakdowns. Let's get started. Number 10. The Man from Nowhere. Kicking off our list at number 10 is The Man from Nowhere. This action thriller stars Won Bin as a quiet pawn shop owner with a mysterious past. When a little girl he cares about is kidnapped by a ruthless trafficking ring, he unleashes absolute chaos to save her. It's fast, brutal, and deeply emotional. The bond between this unlikely pair gives the movie a raw humanity that sticks with you long after the fighting stops. This isn't just action done well, it's action done with heart. Number 9. Burning. At number 9, we slow down the pace with Burning, a hypnotic psychological drama directed by Lee Chang-dong. It follows a young man who reconnects with an old friend, only to meet her mysterious new companion, played brilliantly by Steven Yeun. When the woman suddenly disappears, paranoia and obsession take over. Burning is not about cheap thrills. It's about atmosphere, tension, and the unsettling feeling that you may never know the truth. By the end, you're left questioning every detail and replaying the entire story in your mind. It's haunting in the best way possible. Number 8. Hope. Number 8 brings us to Hope, one of the most heartbreaking Korean films ever made. Based on a real-life tragedy, it tells the story of a young girl who survives a horrific assault and how her family struggles to help her heal. It's a painful watch, but it's also a story about resilience, love, and the strength of the human spirit. Hope is the kind of film that leaves you in tears, then silent, then thinking about it for days afterward. It's not just a movie, it's an emotional experience that changes you. Number 7. The Chaser. At number 7, we have The Chaser, a gritty crime thriller that grabs you from the opening scene and never lets go. It follows a disgraced detective turned pimp who realizes several of his girls have gone missing. His investigation leads him to a terrifying client, and what unfolds is one of the most nerve-wracking chases in cinema history. The Chaser is raw, tense, and utterly relentless. It's the kind of film where you forget to breathe until the credits roll. Number 6. The Handmaiden. Number 6 takes us into the stunning world of The Handmaiden, directed by Park Chan-wook. Inspired by the novel Fingersmith, this film is a twisted tale of love, betrayal, and deception. A young woman is hired as a handmaiden to a wealthy heiress, but both women are caught in a web of lies and shifting loyalties. With unforgettable twists, layered characters, and bold storytelling, The Handmaiden is more than just a movie. It's a cinematic puzzle that keeps you guessing until the final moment. Number 5. Memories of Murder. Number 5, we have Memories of Murder, directed by Bong Joon-ho, the mind behind Parasite. Based on real-life events, this film follows two detectives desperately trying to catch a brutal killer in a small rural town. But as the case drags on, hope begins to fade, and the line between justice and despair blurs. The final scene is often hailed as one of the greatest in film history. It doesn't just leave you speechless, it leaves you unsettled, reflective, and questioning human nature itself. Number 4. Silenced, also known as The Crucible. Starring Gong Yoo, this film is based on shocking real events of abuse at a school for the hearing impaired. The story was so powerful that it sparked public outrage and even led to changes in South Korean law. Silenced is more than a film. It's a call for justice. Watching it is painful, but also necessary. And once you've seen it, you'll never forget it. Number 3, The Wailing. Number 3, we have The Wailing, one of the most disturbing and unforgettable horror thrillers ever made. When a stranger arrives in a remote village, a series of gruesome deaths begins. A local police officer investigates, only to find himself tangled in a nightmare of superstition, religion, and unexplainable evil. The Wailing doesn't give you simple answers. Instead, it leaves you confused, shaken, and utterly speechless. It's horror that lingers in your mind long after the screen goes dark. Number 2, Train to Busan. Number 2 is none other than Train to Busan, the global sensation that redefined the zombie genre. Set on a speeding train, it follows passengers fighting to survive as the outbreak spreads from car to car. But what makes this film stand out is its heart. It's not just about zombies, it's about sacrifice, family, and the choices people make when everything is on the line. By the time the movie ends, you'll be both breathless and in tears. And that final scene, pure silence. And finally, at number 1, we have Old Boy. This film tells the story of a man who is kidnapped and held captive for 15 years without explanation, only to be suddenly released. What follows is a brutal, twisted journey of revenge like you've never seen. With shocking twists, unforgettable action, and a finale that leaves you shaken to your core, Old Boy is not just one of the greatest Korean films ever made. It's one of the greatest films in world cinema, period. And there you have it, the top 10 Korean movies that will leave you speechless. So now I want to hear from you. Which of these films have you seen? Which one left you stunned, shaken, or maybe even in tears? And is there a hidden Korean gem you think deserves a spot on this list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next movie breakdown. Until next time, keep watching, keep feeling, and keep being speechless.